Yeah. A lot of snow.
Trina has the right idea.
It's my next goal in life.
Is that right? Just like Florida?
Got it.
Or a chunk of time?
Can't do this shit for the rest of my life. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's okay. I only want to go when it's cold here.
Alligator
I'm out. I'm not going nowhere near alligators.
and snakes.
I'm not going to go near the snakes either. I'd be more worried about the MAGA morons than I would the animals. It's the people that I'm more worried about.
I always think about his
Yeah, I went over, did a little back turn, you know. And then basically, you know, I wear my heart on my sleeve. It's not hard to kind of get what I'm thinking.
We're all picking up what you're saying.
Hey, listen, they brought the shit on themselves. We didn't make them that way, right? Anything you want to do today? Any postures or body parts you want to mess with? Mm-hmm. Let me just clip this up.
And then like, 30 seconds later.
We talk about that all the time, right? Your body does not give a shit about alignment. It only cares about the path of least resistance. What's this? The path of least resistance, right? You have to create alignment. That's why it's so tough. Right? That's why like there's so many cues to come to mountain pose. Right? Like it sounds easy. I know we've been doing it for years, but it's really hard for us to stand up. Right? That's like super challenging. It's hard to engage those muscles in your upper back, right? And hold this up all day. Challenging. But you know, we work on it, and that's the best that we can do.
Do you have any recommendations for those of us that work from home that are just?
Yeah. So, shit, yeah. A whole notebook bullshit. So I'll tell y'all what I tell my wife, right? Who works from home, and she's at a desk all day. You get a foam roller, right? Long one. And at the end of the day, you just lay on the foam roller like this. And you do this. The foam roller will run along your spine, and you'll go external rotation, and you just lay here. And then what you do is you scoot this way so that your head just hangs a little bit. You don't want this, right? But you let your head hang just a little bit off the edge of the roller, and you'll start to, you notice how this starts to grow here on us from this? And that's how you start to get rid of some of this stuff. The other thing would be, look, where's my mic? Is it on? They can hear it too, but I love my yoga. But it's only one part of your fitness regimen, right? You need to do different things. So strength training, especially for women, super important, right? Super important. Important for everybody, yeah. But for bones and things that happen, right? Like and especially at our time, right? As adults, like this is a big thing. So, you know, think of like you want to do, just like we do in our practice. We do muscle energy, right? We do organic energy. We work for strength. We work for mobility. We work for pliability, right? We work for all these different things. And that's how you have to think about like your workout is you have different things that you do throughout the week, right? To create what is then your fitness regimen or whatever, however you want to think about it. Just like you can manipulate, like I know y'all have done different classes, and you know when you come to my class, it's almost always muscle energy, right? It's almost always a strength-based practice, right? Now that's just what I want to bring out with all of you. Being that corrective exercise is my thing, I try to turn on those muscles that are deficient, right? That are active, we try to open them up, turn on the things that don't want to turn on as easy. So that's like, I never tell y'all that like I teach therapeutics, but I do. Right? I always call them sneaky therapeutics because the practice is challenging, but within the practice is all the different things that I try to get that I know are deficient and we're going to activate, and things I know are tight that we want to open up. And again, this is generally, right? We could be talking specific or we could be talking generally in class, general cues, right? For sure. But still following the guideline that everybody kind of needs to walk. So you ready? We'll give it a go. So right here, this wants to happen, right? Think of the root here as your sit bones. So you're going to feel your sit bones root to the floor. That's going to be below your waist. Then you're going to breathe above your waist. So take a nice inhale. On the exhale, lean back a little bit. Let the shoulders come back just a touch. Feel how much work that is, right? That's already so hard. Take the throat back. When we say throat, think the back of your neck sliding to the wall behind you. Bring your chin down just a little bit. We don't want to be up here, just like we don't want to be down here. Now let your eyes maybe close. And just recognize how challenging this is, just to sit up tall. It's a lot of work. You can feel it. The muscles that run up your spine, your spinal erectors, right? Those are the muscles that are starting to activate right now. But notice what keeps happening to the chin. It tries to keep falling forward. So keep sliding the back of your neck towards the wall behind you. Feel the shoulders continue to settle back. We're not pinching them to the midline, just like we're not letting them round forward. Continue to breathe. Full breath in, complete breath out. If you need a little support here, take your hands on your knees and pull your hands into your knees and feel that run up your arms. Use that feedback to now sit up tall. That's what we use when we say root to rise or force, ground force tension or force feedback. This is what we want to do. The more we hug in, the more we lift up. Now try to let the knees go and hold the space. See how much more challenging it got? From listening to yourself breathe all the way up to Ujjayi breath. Where is it that you want to settle into? Find the sweet spot. Next inhale, let the arms lift. Let the exhale bring the fingertips and the knuckle pads to root. Let the heels of the hands lightly touch. Let the breath come to the space between your palms. Like there's a string tied to the heels of your hands and to your breastplate, your sternum. Lift up. Push the hands together. There's that feedback again. You feel like it's a little easier. Not easy, but easier to sit up tall. And one time together to initiate our practice. Together the sound of Om. All together. Deep breath in. We softly bow our head to our heart, our head to each other's hearts. Inhale, lift the head, open the eyes. Release the hands. All right, let's go puppy dog. So we'll get to that neutral spine. So you can see here in my puppy dog, I'll get into it kind of quick. See how my spine's neutral? I don't want this. See, I want to be here and pull that in. That's just the other side. Right? So we're just looking for neutral here. We don't want to be here in flexion, just like we don't want to be here in extension. We're just looking for neutral. So the way to do that is pull your shutters closed. Here's your shutters if you're not sure, right? I always call these your shutters, the bottom of your ribs. They try to blow open, pull them closed. Slide your forehead off the mat if it's not already there. Keep the forearms lifting up. Keep the inner biceps lifting up. Take the back of the neck to the ceiling, but soften the chest down towards the mat. We work on this one a lot, right? You always hear me say opposing forces, like the back of your neck to the ceiling and your chest towards the mat. What wants to happen? Your chin wants to fall to the floor. So the first thing we're going to do to stay connected in our upper back is keep sliding the back of our neck to the ceiling. And maybe we soften a little bit more. And we feel that stretch start to come up the arms, up the side bodies, up through the chest. And we feel the engagement in our spine between our shoulder blades, but from our head to our butt, right? Not side to side, from top to bottom. One more breath. Next inhale, come up, all fours, hands and knees. Now in this instance, in this pose, this wants to happen. So you got to go this way. Belly button in. That's too much belly button, right? Not enough belly button. So find where the sweet spot's going to be so that the low back is nice and solid. Slide the back of the neck to the ceiling. This wants to happen, right? So slide this back. Now you're in a push here, right? You're pushing down. So your upper back should be broad and open. It shouldn't be this. Collapsed. So push down. Feel the upper back open. Feel the chest nice and broad. Feel those side bodies getting long. And then from here, work your cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, lift the sit bones, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, round the back. Look to your belly. Lengthen your sit bones towards your heels. Your inhale, arch. Your exhale, round. And just stay with your breath. Moving slowly, moving consciously. Feeling the spine undulate. So on the inhale, we go to the extension. And on the exhale, we go into that flexion. Feel it, or notice it feels good to look to your belly nice and deep, right? And to open that upper back. But feel it also feels awesome here, where you feel the heads of the arm bones root into the sockets, and you feel that engagement, right? I'm holding, just so y'all could see. One more. And then we'll come to a neutral position, so find that flat back. Charge those legs up. So the heels, they want to do this, right? This is their misalignment. So you're going to sweep them out so they point straight up. Start to hug the shins in towards the midline. Pull your heels to your butt. It'd be like I'm doing this, but I'm just not lifting my feet off the ground. That's how I get my hamstrings to engage. Now pull your pelvic floor up. Pull your belly button in. Pull those shutters closed. Slide the back of the neck towards the ceiling. Bring the chin to the chest just a little bit so the gaze is right across your fingertips. One more breath. And then right arm up, left leg back, come to spinal balance. Toes point down, thumb points up. Exhale, lower. Left arm up, right leg back. Have the toes off the floor only about maybe like 4 or 6 inches. Have the belly in and the shutters closed. Exhale, lower. Right arm up, left leg back. Lift from the inner upper edge of the forearm, inner upper edge of the thigh. Exhale, lower. Left arm up, right leg back. Reach back out of the heel, forward out of the fingertips, side to side. Exhale, lower. Put it with your breath. Inhale, right arm up, left leg back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm up, right leg back. Exhale, lower. Keep it going. This is spinal balance, right? So we're starting to create muscle energy through our spine. We're stabilizing ourselves. The different elements of engagement would be stabilization, strength, and power. So think of stabilization like a plank. Think of strength like a push-up. And think of power would be like a push-up with a clap. Now, one more each side. If you started with your right arm and your left leg, finish with your left arm and right, or whatever your side 2 is. We'll meet back in that low mountain. I'll put some music on for y'all in just a second. When you're ready, step back to plank. Shoulders on top of the wrist crease. And you're reaching out of your heels. Now keep that. Lift the hips, push back, downward dog. Bend the knees if that feels good. Now hug the hands into the midline. Keep those forearms lifting up away from the mat like we did earlier. Keep the inner biceps lifting up away from the mat like we did earlier. Slide the back of the neck forward. There's the work. Pull the pelvic floor, the belly, the shutters. Keep that. Push the hands down and forward. Take the chest back towards the toenails. If you want to work the legs, engage them. So sweep the heels out, hug the shins in, pull those heels to your butt, pull the kneecaps to your waist. Now try to straighten the legs. So reach from the hip down the back of the legs and at the bottom of the heels. And in the upper body, as you push the hands down and forward, take the chest back towards the toenails. And there's that big opener. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward dog. Keep it going. Now we're moving dynamically through the arms, the shoulders, the chest, the upper back. Taking muscles through their range of motion is not just a good way to strengthen them, but it's a good way to stretch and open them. One more. And this time as you come forward, let the exhale lower, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Take the 3 nice breaths. So this is a back bend, right? So we got to charge our legs up, and you want to drag your hands back to you like you're pulling your belly forward. Then we got to go shoulders back like we're squeezing into the midline, and then down away from your ears. When you're ready, lower the chest, push up through plank, back to downward dog. Look forward, bend your knees, step or jump between your hands, swing your arms up, take a nice big reach. Belly's in, sit bones go down, reach up through your thumbs, maybe curl back, feel that peel come up your belly, and do your chest and your neck and your face and your arms. Inhale, come up, exhale, hands by your side, inhale them up. So we just get a little dynamic. Yep, exhale them, inhale them up, stay with your breath. Charge the legs up, so mountain pose everywhere else. We're just a little more dynamic now on our arms. So fire those legs up. Core. Keep leaning back so the heels are heavy. Balls of the feet are rooted, but you can move your toes. No way to move your heels. This time as the arms come up, let that right hand grab the left wrist. Take that side bend towards the brick wall. Now you feel the peel come right up through here. Head and throat back, arms back. Inhale, come up, exhale, hands by the side, inhale them up. Swap. This time we'll go towards the wall with the window and the door. Root down into that right heel, but peel above the waist. Work through the ribs. Take the head and the throat back, take the arms back. Inhale, come up, exhale, hands down. Forward fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Right hand to the outside of the left calf or shin. Take the twist. Fingertips, block, hips. Some of you are already reaching up. Whatever feels good to you. Inhale, come back to center. Soften down the middle. Swap. You start to peek to that brick wall. Maybe start to look up to the ceiling. Inhale, come back to center. Sit back as the knees bend. Swing the arms up. Big reach. Wider will be freer. Closer will be more challenging. Wherever you want to play. Curl back. Inhale, come up. Take that right hand behind your back. Bring the left hand to your elbow. Lats do this, but they also do this. So one of the contributors to the shoulders rounding forward and the chest caving, right? So we want to open. This is a big muscle too. Exhale, release. Inhale the arms up. Swap side two. I do this stretch with y'all almost every single time, right? Not because I don't have something else I want to do. This just happens to be a powerful muscle that will bring a misalignment, right? Will contribute to that path of least resistance. You probably feel the tricep here, the chest comes up, serratus anterior, there's a lot of shit. But the lat's the big one I go for here. Exhale, release, inhale the arms up, exhale, fold. Now, keep the arms plugged. We worked on that a couple weeks ago. You don't want to disengage your arm bone out of the shoulder socket to get your hands to the floor. Short arms. Remember, disengaging your arm is then caving your chest in, right? We don't want our chest to be concave. We want it to be convex. So my little trick was I said, I make sure my arms stay bent a little bit. Even if I had my block, right, I'd be a little bit bent in my arms. That way I know I don't disengage. But you got to figure out what you're going to do to get that feeling. One more breath. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step the right leg back, lunge. High on your blocks or your fingertips. Get the spine straight. That's why we're on our blocks. What wants to happen? This. This is exactly what we're trying to get rid of, right? So keep this. Now, as you go deeper, if you want to go deeper in the pose, you got to go lower to the floor, but not lose the spine. So that means you got to go deeper, opening here in the back of the hip as you go deep into the flexion, right? You got to have a little bit of space here in those hip flexors as the hip goes into extension on this right leg. One more breath. Inhale, come up, Virabhadrasana, one crescent. I keep the power in my legs by pushing down and hugging in. Yes, reach up. Now, maybe curl back into it. Feel the chest open. One more breath. Exhale the hands down, step forward, swing the arms up, big reach. Curl back again. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Keep those short arms. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step the left leg back. Lunge. High on the fingertips of those blocks, get that spine straight. Like, who gives a shit if my hands can get to the floor, if my spine looks like this, right? I'd much rather be like this with a straight spine, right, than I would the other way. So find where you need to be. Then challenge it. So notice, right? Move the blocks. See what it's like to take your hands down to the floor. See if you can control the space. You know what the worst is going to happen is? You go back to this. So you challenge yourself a little bit. One more breath. Inhale, come up. Virabhadrasana, one crescent. Spread your fingers here. Yeah. Reach up to your thumbs. You're going to feel the backs of the arms ignite. Or top of your arm ignite. Now curl back into the pose. Feel that peel come up from the front of that back leg. Then up through the belly and the chest and the neck and the face and the arms and the fingers. One more breath. Exhale the hands down. Step forward. Swing the arms up. Big reach. Maybe curl back a little deeper here in this standing back bend. But keep the hips back. Don't let them come forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, place the hands, step or jump back, downward dog. Move through your vinyasa 3 times. So start to flow a little bit here. Another challenge in our practice, all right, as we link postures. Stay with your breath. After the 3, we'll meet back in downward dog. Notice as we opened up some of these muscles, we can get our chest back towards our toenails a little bit. It's a little easier to hold this downward dog. Don't let the chin fall to the midline. Keep like looking forward towards the heels of your hands. If the neck is ignited, right, the back of the neck, then the upper back's connected. If the chin falls like this, the upper back goes with it. So keep sliding the back of that neck to where the ceiling and the wall meet at the front of the room. One more breath. Reach the right leg straight back, step it through, lunge. Spin the back heel, come up, bent arm to bent knee, extended side angle, Tita Parsvakonasana. So balance beam pose, right? Front heel's in line with the back arch. Plug that left arm in, sweep that bicep up along the cheek. If you want to take the hand down to the block or the floor, go for it. Now, pull your belly in and your shutters closed. Now we can rotate the spine. So we take the top of the ribs back, the bottom of the ribs forward. When you look up, you're looking up into your bicep. One more breath. Push into that front heel. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. The hands go behind the back, interlace the fingers. Bow to the inside of that right thigh, humble warrior. Look forward to the front left corner of the mat. There's the long spine that we've been talking about. That's what we want. What's the misalignment? Look into the midline. So don't let that happen. One more breath as maybe you reach those hands up overhead. And then exhale the hands down. Nice, y'all stay with your breath. Spin the back heel up. Downward dog. Move through one vinyasa. These are the parts where you want to rush. Stay slow. Reach the left leg straight back. Step it through. Lunge. See, so when I spin this back here, I'll show you the back side. See, I want to root back this way, like I'm sticking my butt back. That's how I take the thigh back. Then I can climb the elbow to the knee. If you want to stop and plug the arm in, stop. If you sweep right from your side, sweep up. You know one's not better than the other. It's just a control that you're trying to work on. Feel free to extend down if you're going to go for it. Now keep the power in those legs. Keep pushing down. Keep opening the inside of the left thigh. So sit bone to heel or sweep the heel. Maybe rotate open. One more breath. Push into the front heel. Inhale, come up tall to that warrior 2. When the hands go behind the back, if the left pinky was under, right pinky gets its turn. We bow to the inside of that left thigh. We look to the front right corner of the mat. So the spine is long, and that's where we start to play with the arms. So maybe we're starting to reach like overhead here. We feel that stretch come up the forearms and the biceps. Big opener in the chest. Exhale the hands down. Spin the back heel up. Downward dog. Move through your vinyasa 3 times. When you get back to downward dog, exhale, lower your knees, sit back, take a little break. All right, feel all that work we've done so far in our upper back? A lot, ton. And what's the first thing your upper back wants to do? All right, keep it going, keep sitting up. So I thought to myself, oh, I got this snowblower, right? Ah, should be a lot easier. Let me tell you, it's a lot of work moving that snowblower. It's a lot of work. Dude, I'll show you the video after. Yeah, it was crazy. All right, let's inhale, come up, exhale, hands down, turn those hands out. Yeah, we got a lot more snow than down at the beach than you guys got up here, a lot more. Yeah, I'd say maybe even a little over. And the drifts were huge because it was blowing like 60 miles an hour. Yeah, intense.
Snowblowers, like if it's over a certain amount of snow, like you have to shove up until it gets to a certain amount.
You do. Yeah, you do. Like trying to go into that big berm, and no, it doesn't work like that. That's where you have to work the snowblower. Inhale, unwind, sit back on your heels. A little spin in the wrists. And then inhale, come up, exhale, hands down. We'll do that one more time. So the way that your bicep comes up, it attaches to your scapula. That's your shoulder blade, right? This is the way that the bicep engages, right? So when this happens, it goes like this. And it hikes your scapula up like that. That's why I do a lot of bicep openers with y'all. Inhale, unwind, sit back on your heels, give the little spin. In chaturanga, like the worst thing for your shoulders and then to lose your upper back is to let the forearms go back this way. Because as they go back, it contributes to this. See, when we keep the forearms straight up and down, then we can keep this back a little bit more. Come on, let's give it a try. So come to all fours. Now, you can go from here, okay? Chaturanga, you can go forward like this, and you're going to spin like the lids on the jars, right? I always talk about the right hand is going to tighten, and the left hand is going to loosen the lid on the ball jar, right? And you're going to feel that action. So it's like I'm doing this, but I'm not really moving my hands, all right? I'm just creating the action. So now go this way. Now as you go forward, right, see my forearms? Straight up and down. That's where I want them to be. See how my shoulders are back? If this happens, see where my shoulders went? Forward right away. So keep those forearms straight up and down. Now come on, let's keep going. Step back to plank. Now if you're going on knees, awesome. If you're going to work from here, everybody go forward, bend the elbows. Notice, look at them. See if they're straight up and down. Then come into cobra, baby cobra. Take 3 breaths. That's a lot of work, right? But that's the alignment. Lower the chest, push up through plank, back to downward dog. Remember we said most likely what's easy is going to be the path of least resistance, and what's more challenging is going to be the alignment. Because the alignment is the work. Roll to the outside of the right foot, stack the left foot on top or in front, come into side plank. Turn the bicep forward to root into the upper back. There's the integration in the shoulder. One more breath. Inhale, come back to plank. Push back, downward dog, take a breath. Roll to the outside of the left foot. Stack the right foot on top or in front. Maybe look up the arm like you're looking towards the ceiling. And now breathe. Inhale, come back to plank. Keep those shoulders on top of those wrist crease. Keep pushing down. Don't let your upper back collapse. All right? Scapula's protract in a push. We're doing a push. Keep breathing. Feel your chest. Keep breathing. Keep reaching back out of your heels. Forward out of the crown of the head. Breathing and expanding side to side, all directions. And when you're ready, slowly lower to your bellies. Just take your hands underneath your head, turn your head to one side. You could do some butt wiggles like this. You could do reverse windshield wipers, feels good on the low back. And then inhale your head to center, swap the hands, turn your head to the other side. And then come to neutral. Take your right hand out to the side. Big chest opener I do with you all the time. Claw the floor like you're digging your fingernails into it. Bend your left knee and roll towards your right hip. Step the foot behind like you're doing wilding on the floor. Now, I always show y'all to bring your left hand kind of across from your shoulder or out across from your face to support the right shoulder joint as it opens, all right, and then through the chest. Now, some of you want to go further. You're going to interlace your hands behind your back. Go for it. The closer that your hands are going to be to your butt as you interlace your fingers, the more accessible it will be. The higher they are towards your head, the more challenging it will be. So find where the sweet spot is for you. Now, to get the bicep, we go forward. To get the chest, we open. So like left chest to the sky to open the right chest up. Inhale, come back to center. Pause down the middle, and then we'll swap side two. So I got my left hand out to the side. I bend my right knee. I roll towards the left hip. Right foot goes behind. Right hand goes across from my face to support the shoulder. Then you drag yourself forward and then start to take that right shoulder back to open up the chest. If you're going to interlace your hands, go for it. Swap the hand hold. If right pinky was under left pinky. Now work between the bicep and then through the chest. Really even forearm. You feel the whole front. That's one fascial line. Your forearm, your bicep, and your pec. So you feel that whole thing. And then inhale, come back to center. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Tack your toenails flat, charge your legs. Belly button to spine, pubic bone to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down. Let's do 5. Reach the hands towards your feet as you lift up. Keep your heels sweeping away from each other. Now, this is my last one. Release your hands. Take your hands underneath your head. Turn your head to one side. Go back to those butt wiggles or those reverse windshield wipers. And then inhale, come back to center. Let's go again. Interlace the hands behind the back. Swap the hand hold. Charge the legs. Core. Look forward as you lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Let's do 5. 4 more. Keep your pubic bone pushing into the mat. So we keep our lumbar spine nice and open and safe. And we work high in that thoracic spine. And then after your last one, release the hands, swap the hand hold, turn your head to the other side, and then do your butt wiggles or your reverse windshield wipers. Come to neutral. Keep your right hand underneath your chest. Bend your left knee. Reach back. Grab your ankle, your foot, or your strap. Hug your knees into the midline, so adduct. Bring belly to spine, pubic bone to the mat, so you neutralize the pelvis. To clear your low back all the way, bring your forehead to your forearm. Some of you like to stay up like this in the prep. Some of you like to go down a little lower, wherever you want to be. But now, as the belly button draws to the spine and the pubic bone roots to the mat, draw your heel towards your sit bone. To take the shoulder back even deeper, spin your thumb to the sky so you grab the big toe mound of the foot. Then draw the heel towards the sit bone so you go into external rotation. Watch the boing as you release. Swap side 2. Hug the knees in, belly button to spine, pubic bone to the mat, then the heel to the sit bone. And you can see I flip my thumb up towards the sky, and I grab the big toe mound of my foot, and then I start to draw in so I get a little extra shoulder back. Watch the boing as you release. Inhale, come back to center. Place the hands nipple line, so middle of the chest. Now take the shoulders back. Now curl the toes. Charge the legs. Core. When you're ready, push up the chaturanga. Push up the plank. Push back to downward dog. Nice, y'all. And then just pedal the heels a few times. And then come to neutral. Keep pushing those hands down and forward. Keep that chest working back towards the toenails. Keep the back of the neck sliding forward to where the ceiling and the wall meet at the front of the room. Reach the right leg straight back, step it through, pigeon. Hug your knees in. Pull your pelvic floor up. Pull your belly button in. Pull your shutters closed. Then if you want to fold, fold. So I know a lot of these poses is just, y'all are watching me kind of manipulate my knee a little bit. So anytime I'm in these poses, you're going to see me kind of modify something because I just can't take my knee out like this. Anybody with knee issues, what I'm doing is I'm creating internal rotation in my tib fib, so my low leg, right? That way I don't tweak my meniscus, which is what happens. If you want to fold, right, keep looking out in front of you. What wants to happen? This. So don't look here. Look out here. Let that spine go long again. Yep. Stay active from your feet up through your legs. One more breath. And then inhale, come up, place the hands. When you're ready, lift the hips. Reach that right leg back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward, right knee towards left elbow. Back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward to left elbow. We'll do 3. Back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward across the body with that twist. Back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Lower that right leg down. Keep pushing those hands down and forward. Keep bringing the chest back towards the toenails. Reach the left leg straight back. Step it through, pigeon. So pigeon side 2. Keep the knee nice and wide to the edge of the mat. Keep pushing down and hugging in. This is the one I always show you all with the spine. I couldn't do it on the other side, but see how I take my arms out to the side and I make pillars? And that's going to start to hold my spine nice and straight. Now, if you can do this and your spine stays straight, great. But if you feel like this always dominates you in this position, then just try this. See, now I can work the back of my neck to the ceiling and my chest towards the floor. And the deeper my chest goes to the floor, the better the stretch gets in the back of my hip and down the back of my leg. That's what I feel. Couple more breaths. And then inhale, come up, place the hands. Lift the hips. Reach that left leg back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward, left knee to right elbow. Back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Come forward across the body. Back to where the ceiling and the wall meet. One more time. And then lower the leg. Reach the right leg straight back. Step it through, lunge. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Now push from that back foot to that front leg, step forward, open the hip, standing pigeon. Sit back. Keep your right sit bone reaching back more than the left. Keep your left knee reaching forward. Feel free to bring your hands down to the block or the floor. Play where what feels good to you. One more breath. Push down, rise up, bring the knee in front, bring the arms up overhead. Now you'd have a little more balance if you bring your arms to the side. You want to play up high. Now hinge at the hip. Start to float back. Come to that warrior one. Yes. Then exhale the hands down. Step back, downward dog. You're going to find the balance by hugging in, right? Creating stability. Reach the left leg straight back. Step it through. Lunge. Inhale, come up. Virabhadrasana, one crescent. Push from the back foot to the front heel, step forward. Open the hip. Ankle above the knee. Sit back. Left sit bone back more than the right. Right knee forward. See, this wants to happen. So I got to go this way. Feel free as the hands go down. You could be here, ankle and knee. You could be blocks, Anjali Mudra, whatever you want. Couple more breaths. Keep the heel heavy. Push down, rise up, release the leg. Bring the knee in front. Keep the sacrum back. Keep the heel heavy. Bring the arms up if you want, or by the side. When you're ready, hinge at the hip, kick out of the heel. Yeah, reach out of your heel as you float back. Yes. And then exhale the hands down, step back, downward dog. Move through one vinyasa. When you get back to downward dog, look forward, bend your knees, step or jump between your hands, swing your arms up, big reach. Maybe curl back that little bit. Inhale, come up, exhale, hands in front. All right, quickly grab your mats. We'll find a spot on the wall. I don't have the clock today, and we just 5 minutes got away from me. If you're at home and you don't have the wall to kick up on, you can always lay on your back, interlace your hands behind your thigh, right? Reach that heel up to the sky. So you could be here. And then you stay for a bunch of breaths and you swap side two. If you are at home or in the studio, it's not your day to invert. You're always welcome to go legs up the wall. Do any pose that feels good to you, okay? I'll talk everyone through downward dog and L pose, and then your handstands, your headstands, your tripods, your pinches, anything you want to mess with today, go for it, all right? We've opened up some stuff for pincha, so that could be accessible. Maybe work dolphin if you want to play as well in the upper back and the shoulders. So if you want to stick with me, let's meet all fours, hands, and knees. If you want to go on your own, whenever you're ready, all right? So from the all fours, hands, and knees, low mountain, take a couple breaths. When you're ready, lift the knees and the hips, come to short downward dog. Step one foot up the wall, and then the second foot up the wall. With the knees bent, you'll be in downward dog inverted. With your legs straight, you'll be in L pose. All right? So play where what feels good to you. Nice, y'all. Stabilize yourself, right? So hug in. Work from your feet. through the legs, work from the hands up the arms, from that pelvic floor right on up, through the obliques, right? The girdle running around you. Feel those side bodies squeezing. Keep breathing. That's it. Exhale, exhale, exhale as you take your legs up. Exhale, exhale. Hug your elbows in. Keep hugging your elbows. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Yes. Yes. The walls may be about like 6 inches. 6 inches. Which feels like 6 feet, for sure. Thanks. I'll see you later. Yes. Keep hugging your elbows in. Yep. So check this out. If whether I'm here, doesn't matter. What happens when my arms go this way? Which way do my shoulders go? See, there's no plug. But if I go this way, now I can go this way. And that's where I'm going to get strong, right? Because that's all the friends in the game. But the misalignment is what? The path of least resistance is what? Always, right? So you got to keep hugging in this way. Give yourself about like 30 seconds. If you're about to kick up, go for it. And then let's meet on our backs. All right, let's meet on our backs. So bridge and wheel, supported bridge as always. You're going to take the block under the sacrum. I've mentioned to you all in the past, when I need my deepest back bend, it's not wheel, it's not drop back, it's supported bridge. It's not that I need the challenge as much as I need the support, right? So in this instance, this is really good support, right? And now I can take my shoulders under and I can really work a deep back bend here. Not that I don't need the difficulty, right? That's not what I'm looking for. Now, some of you might be looking for that, right? The challenge of going into wheel might be the flavor you're looking for. That's okay. It's just wherever you want to play in your practice. So if you're going to work supported bridge, go for it. If you're going to work with me from bridge and the first one and then into wheel, we're going to start on our backs, knees are bent, feet are on the floor. You can feel your heels with your fingertips so you know your knees are on top of your ankles. Sacrum is flat, so belly button to spine. Head and shoulders are back. You could even go deeper in the shoulders by roboting your arms. Charge the legs, charge the core, and slowly lift the hips. Maybe interlace the hands behind your back. We've made that shape today. Keep the power in the legs. Keep the belly button working to the spine and the sit bones going to behind the knees. That keeps the low back safe. Now push the feet down and forward and feel that back bend go right underneath the shoulder blades, right where we want it to be in the thoracic spine. One more breath. And then release the hands. As you lower down, let your sacrum land flat. Take your feet wide, let your knees touch. Bring your hands to cactus or field goal. So we're in another chest opener here. On the second one, I'll first bring you into bridge and then to wheel. If you're going to go into bridge and interlace the hands, remember, swap the hand hold, all right? But play with what feels good to you. Inhale, open the knees, reset the feet. Start from that nice neutral position, maybe even arms along the sides in robot. The legs are fired up, the core is connected. When you're ready, slowly lift your hips, come to bridge. If you're going to interlace the hands, go for it. If you're going to go wheel, place your hands wide to the edges of your mat. And this is what we just talked about. When I turn my hands out, my elbows come in. I want that. If my hands turn in, my elbows go out. Now plug your shoulders back. So integrate into the upper back, push down to come up. Lift the heels if you need to lengthen the curve a little bit. And when you're ready, stay engaged as you lower down. Take the feet wide, let the knees touch. Hands to cactus or field goal. If the back of your hands don't touch the floor, no problem. You take the block like this, and you just put your hand here. So you bring the floor up a little higher. And then windshield wiper the knees side to side. Come to neutral. Bring the feet to the midline. Inhale the right leg up, cross it over the left, nice and tight. Let the hips go to the right a little bit as your knees fall to the left. The hips to the right just keep you on your mat. Now I'm still in cactus with my arms. If they feel better along the sides or out straight to the sides, whatever feels good to you. Belly's in, shutters are closed, so we get that nice rotation through the spine. Maybe even look away from your bent knees. Inhale, come back to center. Unwind the legs as you scooch back to the center. And then left leg goes up. We cross it over nice and tight. Hips go to the left as the knees go to the right. I reconnect with those shutters because I know they want to blow open. That's going to let me twist my spine. That's one I talk about with y'all all the time. The rib cage will just manipulate. And that's not a rotation, right? That's not what we're looking for. But that's the path of least resistance. Inhale, come back to center. Unwind the legs. Reach the legs out straight. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a big stretch. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. You ready? Hug the knees to your chest. Take those knees wide. Come to happy baby. Keep the knees wider than your shoulders. Draw the knees towards your ears. Get that nice opener in the inside of the thighs and the back of the hip. If you want to reach one leg out or both legs out, you get to the back of the legs again. And when you're ready, inhale the knees to center. Exhale the legs out straight. We'll take Shavasana. Beautiful practice, crew. Feel free to add or remove layers or props. I'm going to talk everyone through laying flat. Here as we lay back, let the legs stretch out and the feet gently roll open. Let the arms come along the sides. The palm turn to the sky as the shoulders settle back. And the head rests back. And the eyes close and the tongue softens from the roof of the mouth. Here we let the body get heavy. And the mind soften back to the breath. And the heart open. Your heart gets ready to move the practice into the yoga of life, the practice of life. And we use different things that we learn on the mat, and we apply them. The way we walk and we move, the way we bend over and we reach, the energies we express to each other, the energies we're willing to accept, the change that we make. And just like on the mat, we go about every challenge the same way. We take a breath, we set a foundation, we engage, and we express best that we have in that moment. Begin here to draw in a deeper breath. Feel the breath as it washes over the body. Your toes, your fingers, the crown of your head, your heart. We reawaken that better version of ourselves. crisper, clearer, more in tune, more aware. As the fingers and the toes wiggle, let the arms and the legs stretch or reach, move in a way that feels good to you. Taking your time, moving slowly and consciously. You ready? You can hug your knees to your chest. Let's roll to the right side. Push your hands down as you come up to a seated position. We'll meet together with our eyes closed and our hands in front of our hearts. And one more time to see you in our practice, our time together, the sound of Om. Deep breath in. Beautiful. As we softly bow our head to our heart, our head to each other's hearts. For all of that hard work, the determination, that challenge, the love and the support you always give each other, it's to you that I bow. Namaste. Thanks, crew. Good to see everyone. If you have any questions, get me before you leave. Maybe I'll see some of y'all tomorrow or Saturday. If not, I'll see you soon. Thank you.